Eventually, we're going to have everyone on the stage at the same time.
First of all, please give
How you going?
Thanks a lot.
round of applause for Dr. Dang, do you know George?
I think I remember him from last year.
Oh, last year. Right. You see, you can experience his powerful magic. You still remember?
Not yet.
You see all these energy, electromagnetic waves.
Nothing.
Coming out from you.
Nothing.
I can fix that. Hang on. Sleep.
Right, okay. So what I'm going to do, so you don't trust me, and also you have contributed a lot to this conference, so I might give you some wishes about this, and then George is going to realize in appreciation of your great effort.
So hang on. So now I've become a genie, and I'm
looking at
answering.
my boss is here.
And I'm answering two. I'm granting two wishes.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Two wishes, huh? I know you're going. If you're too embarrassed to say it, just say it.
Can I say? No. Career-wise,
Are you
as
married?
researchers, I think we are we are under constant pressure to produce good quality papers at top journals.
All right, okay. So, quality papers in top journals. Do you know what to do, George? Quality not being thick.
So you want me to help with your research? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I can do magic, not miracles, but I will try. I think I might have some paper here. This is not really much paper, but I have. Is this about how much work you've done this year? Yes. Okay.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, let's try this. I was going to use this in effects later, but let's try this. Okay, let's try this. Could you just check this is just paper? And can you just feel this? Just feel this, so you know it's just a. It's just. Okay.
That's my wife, so it's not very.
Oh, right. So we could have.
Maybe that's someone else.
Just like we planned earlier. Okay. So you want research papers, right? That's right. Okay. This could probably work. Okay. Magic. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You can take the rest of the year off now.
I have one more papers.
How about the ulcer? The ulcer.
Coming up. Here we go. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Oh, you still have one more wish.
This now feel the powerful. The power of the George. No, you don't seem to understand why. So he can be even more powerful. Second wish is what do you want? Second wish.
I already came.
I think besides research papers, then I think research funding is important. Money. Yes, thank you. Money.
Yeah, too many this. I like it. Yeah, too many this. I like it.
Thank you.
Oh, I know, because you're going to buy equipment, right? How much is that? 100K, 100,000. But George
That's
is
okay.
very hard.
Okay to start with, yes.
Yeah, George is very hard to put 100K out of it. There's too many banknotes here. But we can ask him to just turn something into $100, and then later on you can ask George to go to that hidden room, ask him to do 1,000 times, and you can have 100,000, right? So George, just very simple, $100 Australian notes.
$100 Australian.
Yeah, from nothing.
Okay, this is amazing. Watch this. Give me your bank details.
Sorry?
Like magic. No, no, okay, here we go. So can you think of the $100 that you want? Okay, watch the phone. And now if you see we have a digital cryptocurrency $100. And if you watch, 1, 2, 3. Do you want to open that?
Was it?
$100 Australian?
I think it should be mine.
Oh, Josh, this is $100 US.
Oh, that's US. Is that too much?
Yeah, you're too generous.
Okay, let me. Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay.
I
Let's.
don't mind.
Okay, let's try this again. Just like we rehearsed earlier, can you confirm this is normal as well?
I think that no.
Okay. No, I should probably share that love here. Would you mind just making sure? It's what we call magician's paper or wish paper.
I can consider that normal.
Thank you. Okay, we'll try this another way then. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
It's not Australian dollars.
You look very happy. How about you just give me $100? You know how much is $100 worth?
So I want Australian dollars. So easy.
Oh, that's less than 100 Australian.
Be a little bit more generous, but not that generous.
A little bit more generous, but not as generous as the US money. Okay. This is all I got. Okay. $100 Australian Earth dollars.
It is $100. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That's your 2 wishes. That's it.
Can I make a final request? Can you make the other two $100 US, $100 Hong Kong dollars that reappear together with this?
When you go to sleep tonight, put that $100 under your pillow.
Yes.
And in the morning, it'll still be there, okay? But I appreciate your enthusiasm. Vin, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. So Josh, warming up? Ready to go?
Pretty warmed up,
We
yeah.
are looking forward to a great show today.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Josh Norbido.
So how is everyone? Are we good? Since we're talking about warm-ups, I do have a little warm-up of my own that we'll quickly do. This is because I do a lot of sleight of hand in my shows sometimes. So everyone just put out one hand in front of you like this, and just give it a wiggle. Turn your hand down so your thumb is facing the ground, and then bend your hand inwards so your palm is facing out. When you're at this point, just give me a yeah. All right, try one more time. Give me a yeah. There we go. With your other hand, go ahead and grab your fingertips like that. Just your fingertips. So from your point of view, it will look like this. Haha. Some jokes are just for me, okay? Now, the test is this. Keep your arm straight, but how far can you bend your hand down like this if you start to twist it? Most people get to about here, and then their ligaments get in the way. Yes? If that happens, do stop, because apparently you need funding or something, and you're not covered. But so just my hand. So if it hurts, do stop. But just to show you what is possible with 15 years of magic, you can get a little bit further, okay? To show you what is even more possible, we'll go a little bit further again. And to really defy the laws of what should be possible, go all the way around. And if you listen, that's the sweet spot right there. Any questions? Now the next warm-up is the same, but everyone grab your neck this time, and that way when we... What are you doing? Stop! You're gonna do it! I appreciate your enthusiasm. Now, I brought something with me. Now, who here did see me last year? Who was at last year's event? Welcome back. Who hasn't seen me yet? Okay, and who doesn't care? First volunteer. Brilliant. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Let me show you something fun. Now, I have learned something over the years that accountants and engineers have a very particular mind when it comes to magic. You want to deconstruct how things are put together. And this is something that I also do. And I thought I would share with you one of my favorite puzzles, the Rubik's Cube. Now, I have a feeling that a higher ratio than normal in this room can actually solve one of these. So who actually knows how to solve one of these? Okay, maybe just me. All right, cool. Let me show you, first of all, when people mix these up, there are over 43 quintillion different ways you can make a pattern out of a Rubik's Cube. Once they're mixed up, the fastest time to solve one is about 6 seconds. Unless you are a magician, you can try to solve it a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. Now, would you like to learn a very easy way to solve one of these?
Yes.
Okay, and it's not peeling off the stickers, okay? Here's how you do it. Now, first of all, you get it mixed up. So, can I just bring this to my friend just here? Would you mind just mixing up this Rubik's Cube? Is that okay? Give it a very good mix. I'll come back to you in just a second. So keep going, keep that mix up. You need two things for you to solve one. You need the cube, and you also need what we call a bag of mystery. Okay, you've done a really great job there. Thank you, sir. Let's give him a round of applause for his help. Thank you. So what you want to do is you take your cube, okay, make sure all the edging is lined up very neatly, and then you go ahead and you put it inside your bag of mystery, okay, like this. Then you need what we call a magic word, okay. So maybe we'll use engineer will be a magic word. Okay. So on the count of 3, you can say engineer. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And amazingly, you can then show your friends a solved cube. Now, for anyone applauding, you're drunk, okay? Because there's a little flaw. So this is an easy way you can sort of impress your friends by solving one. Obviously, your friends need to be aged 5 and down, because it's not that impressive. So when you do this routine, obviously don't show them what else is in the bag, because if you do that, obviously they're going to see what else is in the bag, right? Yeah. Any questions on that? Now, obviously, you mix this really well. I'll leave this here. But what I wanted to challenge myself over the last year, and this is what got me a spot on the TV show Australia's Got Talent, was I wanted to try and solve a Rubik's Cube, but without even being able to see, like to be able to look at it first, memorize it, and then try to solve it. So I went ahead and I did learn that. But then I thought, how could I really stand out? And I thought, well, how about I do this instead? Just look at this for a second, because you've just mixed that, okay. Yellow, green, orange. Here we go. Don't everyone leave. Okay. Here we go. At this point, it doesn't look like much. But with any luck, our friend's pattern just here, at the front, we may have a perfect match. Not only the front side, but the second side also is a perfect match, along with the third side, the fourth side, the fifth, and the sixth. Every single side, the perfect match. We did it. Any questions? Yeah. 3 years in prison will give you a lot of time to practice that. Okay? Now, if we do have to solve it, I should, for any OCD people that would rather it be solved, we should be able to solve it like so. Okay. Now, let's have a bit of fun with all of you. I think what I'll do is I'll bring myself down and let me introduce myself to these lovely gentlemen just here. How are you, gentlemen? How are you?
Good.
Are you good?
Good, yeah.
Okay, great. Here's what we're going to try. We're going to try a little bit of magic just amongst us, and everyone else can see it on the screens, right? So if you like, if you want to just turn just a little bit, and I'll come here, and you guys will be part of the show. We're going to bring the show to you. Okay. And your name?
Jose.
Jose? Everyone say, hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose.
And your name?
Carlo.
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 Ooh, that's a sexy name, right? Carlo. Did any of you gentlemen bring any playing cards with you at all today?
No, I left them at home.
You left them at home?
Yeah.
But Jose, you brought yours, right? So if we use these for a second, is that okay? Okay. Just calm down, everyone. Okay, so we have a few cards. All different? All different. Good. Now, here's what's important. Can you shuffle cards? Like just like this kind of thing? If you don't mind, give them a mix. Give them a good shuffle. And actually, sorry, let me give you these ones too. There we go. Let me give you those. Did you see that? It was like this. There you go. Go ahead, keep mixing. Let me... Nope, that's it. I got them all.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm just going to roll my sleeves up because everyone thinks the magic happens up the sleeve. And you're wrong. Okay. Make sure there's no more cards in here. Okay, great. All done? Happy?
Yep.
Great. Let's just check that they're all in here, okay? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 52. Oh. 50. Why did that feel... Oh, hang on. 52. Okay, great. Now we're rolling. Here's the idea. Carlo.
Carlo.
Take a card out, anyone you want, anyone that jumps out at you.
Was.
Okay. Have a look at your card. Can you remember that card?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it back. I'll show the camera so I can see it in the monitor. Complete mystery. No, that was not very fair. Let's do this. I'm going to give you the whole deck. Okay? Can you look through them, take out one that you like, and give me the rest back? That's the fairest way to do this. So I don't know at all what card you've picked. Okay. All done? I'm going to give you a pen, and I want you to sign your name on the face of the card so that every time you see it, you know it's the same one. Okay? Actually, I'll give you the black pen because that will be better for this trick. Okay? And that, oh, it is black. Sorry, I thought I had a red one in my pocket. What the? Hang on. It smells red. That's what it is. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sign your name nice and big on the card, on the face. Let me know once you're done. All done? Okay. I'll steal the pen back because that's how I got it, and just so everyone can see. Yeah. Did you want to hit as well, or? What it is, guys, is just never do this. Woo! Okay. I'm good. Okay. I'll be awake all night now. Oh, great, great. Now, here's what I'm wondering as well. Let's make sure that we can see everything here. We can see the box as well. Okay. I'll close my eyes. You show the camera so everyone knows what your card is. If you've all seen it, just say yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Go ahead, place your card into the deck for me. Okay. I'll show you one more time. Oh, I won't look in the monitor. I'll just show you one more time. Okay. Now, here's the idea. My job is to help you win if we're playing cards. So the first thing I would do to help you win is I would actually remove your card from the deck. And the way I would do that is by first shuffling. So let me do what we call the waterfall shuffle. Okay. And then, when I do this, your card actually leaves the deck. It doesn't go far, it just goes from here to onto the table under the box. See? Did you pick the 2 of clubs?
Yeah.
2 of clubs! Alright, so that's the first time. Now let me do that slower. If I do this shuffle slowly like this, we call this shuffle showing off. But that gives us just enough time to send one card back under the box again. Now it has to have your signature to be the same one. So can you please check it? Hold it up, show the camera, show everyone. Did we get it? Yes, we got it right. Now at this point, if I do this, so this is interesting. If you watch, you can make it look like the card vanishes, right? But it has to come back. And does not look any good for that table, okay? But the hardest part is to take the card, put it inside the deck, give the deck a squeeze, and actually only leave your card here. And instead, the whole deck goes underneath the box. Oh, we're having fun. This guy's crying. I love it. Okay, great. Now look, you would never do this again. But because we have a camera watching so closely, someone said, do it again. We're going to do it one more time, but under test conditions, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop the cards. Would you mind saying stop at some point when I drop the cards? Okay, go for it.
Sure, I will say stop.
Right there? Okay, we're going to place the card right there. Can you push the card all the way in for me? On the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. You pushed the card in already. Okay, no pressure. Now here's the thing, if we can now get it to go under the box, because now you know what's going to happen, almost impossible. So let me show you a little hint, okay? The casino is not very far away from here. And the way I can help you win is like this. If you have a card that you want to get better than, or change, okay? If you cover it for a second, you can actually change it for a different card. It goes from a 10 to a 7. But if you get caught doing that, all you have to do is rub the card the other way. You can get rid of the evidence.
Wow.
And if you rub it this way, it comes back. Check it out. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But now one card is missing, and if you listen, only 51. My friend, did you see the card go under the box?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's not there. Because I wanted to take this up a notch. So instead of going under the box, I wanted to go inside
Oh, inside.
the box.
My God.
There should be one card.
Oh.
My friend, can you take it out for us and show us if it has your signature? Do we have it? The 2 of clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2 of clubs. Woo! Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, you know, sometimes you can really get carried away with doing this. One time when I did this, people had been drinking a little bit. And so I'd put the card in the deck, and when I squeezed the deck, the whole deck disappeared again. But this time it reappeared inside the gentleman's inside pocket of his jacket.
Which pocket?
In your left pocket, yes. Is it there? Yes or no?
No.
No? But that would have been a great trick, right? That would have been awesome. What happened this time, though, is that the deck disappeared and it floated and went back where we started, which is inside the box. Every single card. All right. Woo. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
I'll leave your card there. And also, as a little souvenir, let me give you one of these as well. This is so you can remember, and everyone here can remember the magic. I always keep a business card here, but in a unique way that already has your signature on it as well. So there you go. There's that one as well, my friend. Whew. Any questions on that? Okay, great. I'll see you all at the... That should have been your card, but now it is the 3. Like I was mentioning before, you can change cards. So if you take the 3, you can change it into back to our 7. Okay. I'll leave you guys with that. Let's give them one more round of applause for helping. Thank you so much. All right. Cool. So, let's try a little experiment with some mind reading. I want to see who here is susceptible to being open to suggestion and being able to send and receive thoughts. So we're going to try a little experiment here. Everyone just lock your hands together and extend your index fingers like this. Perfect. Okay, take a deep breath in and out. Very good. Okay, so watch me and do as I do. So everyone just open your index fingers like so. Okay, then close them. Open them again. Close them. and open them again. Now, as they stay open, imagine that my hands are your fingers. And the more I start to pull my hands together, it makes your fingers also want to pull together. And the more I start to pull together, so do yours. And the more you try to resist it, the harder it is for you. And eventually your fingers end up completely together. If your fingers closed, or they started to, please raise your hand now. A good number of people, yes, fantastic, okay. And some people are still trying, that's amazing. Okay, so just show of hands one more time who that did work for, who you found that did work. Okay, there's a gentleman over here that it worked for, right? Who is that? Disappeared, okay, good. All right, so we're gonna do this instead. I feel this was working quite well over here, and I think this gentleman right here, I feel like this will work really well with. My friend, would you mind helping just for a moment? Is that okay? Yes?
Yep.
Yes, thank you. Everyone will give you a big round of applause as you come up on stage. All right, come on down. We'll give him some walk-up music. Woo! He's going to start dancing. I'm just kidding. Okay. Thank you so much for coming up. Now, here's the thing. We're going to try a little experiment here. Now, your name?
Hussein.
Hussein? Hussein. Everyone say, hi, Hussein.
Hi, Hussein.
They love you. Hussein, do you do much reading at all?
Not these ones.
Not this one? Okay. So this is like an iPad with only one app. Okay. This is a Time magazine, so because I travel a lot, as do some of you, these are quite easy to get a hold of. They're also very durable. You can stick them in a suitcase very easily. But most importantly, they have a lot of words in them. How many words would you say are in a magazine of this kind?
2,000?
2,000 at least, right? A lot. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to start with the whole magazine, and we're going to whittle our way down to just one word, hopefully. Okay. So to start off with, I'm just going to riffle through the magazine like this, and at some point, just say stop. Okay. Here we go. And go. Someone just said stop then. And I was trying to stop. Okay. Okay. So it doesn't matter so much for this first one, but I'll start, and you say stop. Go.
Stop.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't have a lot of. We'll try one last time. We need one with a lot of words. Okay. Ready? And go.
Stop.
Okay. Both of you said stop then, so we'll go here. Okay. So this has. Would you agree this has the most text on it, right? Out of the 2 pages. So what I'm going to do is tear this out, and from here on out, you're going to do all the work. So can you just confirm I am in fact tearing this out? Yes.
Yes.
And can you complete the tear for me? Go ahead. Okay. Have a look on both sides of the pages so you know it is in fact some kind of an article. And I'm going to stand on the opposite side so that I can't read what's on there. So I'll stand about here, but do try to follow my instructions. Okay. So can you hold the paper long ways like this with your hands at the top? Just like so. You're going to tear it in half, but you're going to leave a little bit untorn at the bottom. Leave it on the edge there. Nice. Now to complete the tear, you just need to make the following sound. Boop, when you're ready.
I make a sound.
Yeah. I love it. But you got to tear it as well. So you got to go. Yeah. Yes. All right. There we go. That's amazing. So go ahead. Hold up a page in either hand like this. So one hand here with a piece, okay? Because in a moment, you're going to drop one of those pieces, okay? But don't let me influence that choice. So basically, you're going to drop the hand that feels right to you, and you'll be left with one piece in your hand. Okay? It is your choice. Go ahead and drop one piece now. Okay. With that piece you still have, hold that long ways, and you're going to tear that again as well. Go ahead. All the way. Yes! Okay, we still got it. Hold it long ways again. Hold them in either hand. Now at this point, what's really interesting is most people will actually drop the same hand again. So you can be another statistic or you can be your own person, but do not let me influence your choice. Go ahead and drop one of those pieces. Go ahead. Okay. One last time, you're going to hold that piece you still have left, long ways. Have you dropped the piece yet? And go ahead and tear that piece in half as well. Everyone will listen out really carefully. Can you just calm down a little bit? You're too excited.
I'm just following the instruction.
No, you're doing so well. Thank you. One last time, drop the hand that feels right to you. Don't let me influence your choice. Drop one piece. Okay. The piece you have left, okay, I'm going to stand a little bit further so I can't read it, I can just see that you at least have a piece. So now you can look at it yourself, and you can look on both sides, and I want you to actually commit to one of the words on either side. But because this is the last effect we're doing, if you pick a small word like the, is, or of, bit of a crap ending. So if you can, try to find a word that has like more than 6 letters even. Try to find a big word, okay? And let me know once you have one. Just in your head. You have one? A big word? Remember that word, fold up the piece of paper and hide it in your jacket so I can't try to cheat off that page, okay? Very neat, I like it. Okay. So now you have a big word locked in your head that first started with over 2,000 words and now we've whittled down to 1. So with your help, we're going to try and find the word our friend is thinking of. So, first things first is I need you to think very clearly of that word, okay? Okay, here we go. So just look straight at me. Okay. Actually, can you see without your glasses? Can you see without your glasses?
Not clearly.
Not clearly? Just checking, that's why you have them. Okay, good. So just look at me, hang on. I got it! Don't move. This is amazing. This is, yep. Be very honest. Was your word watermelon? No. That is amazing that it is no, just as I had predicted. Thank you. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. It's so awkward when it is watermelon, let me tell you. But look, that's just to show you that mind reading is actually very difficult. And what this is actually closer to is what we refer to in the business as mentalism. So mentalism is when you ask a question and people, when they give their answer, you're actually able to read more about the answer than what they think they're giving you. That's the idea. And so this is a team effort here. Now I want to see in the audience, statistically, there are a small handful of people who are able to pick up on these waves as well. So I want to see how many people in the audience can actually read his mind as well. So to test that, we're going to make it very easy, and I'm just going to get you to mentally send only the first letter of your word to the entire audience, okay? So start maybe from this end, and you're going to work your way across, and everyone just try to have a letter pop into your head, okay? When you're ready. You seem happy with yourself too. Very good. To see how many of us actually did get the right letter, because every letter can be followed by like 2,000 words, okay? It only helps us a little bit. But tell us, what is just the first letter of your word?
C.
C. Hands up if you had the letter C pop into your head. One person. Thank you. Statistically, at least one person will be lying as well, so that's interesting. But here we go. So now we're going to try for your actual word, because that does actually help me a little bit. So can you first, this is how we really do it. Can you imagine the word is written on my hand? Okay, now it took you a little while, so it is in fact a long word, which does help. Now how am I doing so far? So far so good? I'll take what I can get, okay? Okay, now if you were to get up in the morning and go have breakfast, do you prefer cereal or toast?
Toast.
Toast. Okay. What would you have on your toast?
Jam.
Jam. This is getting saucy here. What kind of jam?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. There's a few strawberry lovers in here. Okay. Now, if you were to say a word completely different to the word you are thinking of, A word that has nothing to do with your word. What word would you say?
No.
You would say no. Was that a free choice? Okay. I think I'm getting something here. Okay, and can you just mentally think of your word again? Interesting. Okay. Now this is happening live as you see it. He could have thought of any word from an entire magazine. I've used my best educated guess from my years of doing this to have a stab at what word I believe he's thinking of. So if you can just close your eyes, I'm going to show everyone what the word I think you're thinking of is. So close your eyes, nothing will happen, I just need to show them. Sleep. Okay, just relax, I just want to show them. So please don't say this word out loud, but this is the word I believe he is thinking of, or something like this, okay? So, you can open your eyes. For the first time, in a big loud voice, what is the word you have chosen? What is it, my friend?
Celebration.
Celebration, just like this. Celebration, yes! Thank you very much, my friend. Let's give him a big round of applause as he goes back to his seat. Thank you so much, guys. That is my show. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for having me back once again this year. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much.